Hello and welcome back. Right, now we have got some fertilising contracts. We're going to jump straight into action. We need to top up, and I need to remind myself where they actually are on the map. Can't remember where they are. Right, we are 9:20:32. They won't be flashing today because they don't to the day after. On a new session, they don't actually. 9:20:32. 32. 9's got to be the top. And 20, it's 20 again. Yeah, oh wow, brilliant. Okay, so 32, then we'll do 20 and we'll finish with 9. Okay, what we'll do is we'll run up there, saves wages, we'll fill up with fertiliser. Let's see, zoom in a little, we're a bit far out. The zoom function's a bit hit and miss. It does sort of work sometimes and then it doesn't work others, so very strange. I've got my webcam on today. I've got to get used to it. I am naturally a very shy person, so it's sort of one of those things. I'm not very good, even myself, with webcams. But if you're a content creator and you are broadcasting to the world, it's something you've just got to get over. So I'm trying to get used to it because I really do want to get out there and I'm trying to think the best way to put it is. In this politically correct world as things are at the minute, one word said wrong causes mayhem, so yeah, I'll think of the words. I'm not going to rush it. Right, always go the wrong way. Still going the wrong way, going up instead of down. Right, let's say at least 3. In fact, I'm going to buy 5 because I'm going to pick up 2 with the truck, so I'm not going mad. I'm going to do what we did last time. Although I think, to be honest, I probably have gone a little bit mad at that. I don't seriously think I need quite that much. No, I don't know though, no. It's not far off. Yeah, I should have about 2-ish. Ooh, not bad. Let's fill to the rafters though with what we've got, so at least we're reliant on our own. Right, okay, so 32, we shall set this going. I think what we'll do is, on 32 I will set the AI worker going on that, and then I'll come back with the truck and we'll load up. I did notice in editing that I've been naughty and I've left I am aiming for realism. I truly am, as much as is possible. I'm not going to get all bent out of shape like some content creators, as in if I'm loading from pallets they magically disappear. It is a game and that is the nature of the beast. I will try and lift my ploughs out of the field like you would truly, even if the workers themselves wouldn't. It's one of those things, obviously we are playing the game, but if we're trying to we're aiming for immersion, then truthfully speaking, that's the name of the game, isn't it? To actually play this as if it is a farming simulator after all said and done. It is 32, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's set the worker going. We will. Not used to having tabbing enabled. Really not. Yeah, I left the forks out. What? Need a fork? That's... Yeah, I should put them down like that. Okay. Still a bit... Oh, it's 6:30 in the morning. It's all time. Let's put this on 3. Let's have a bit of flow. Right, let's... Can't actually turn around here by the look of it. There's only spraying contracts, we've got plenty of wool. Okay. Not my best. Should actually do that though, that should be fine. Right, okie doke. Let's go and grab that fertiliser then. It's weird, the traffic is better, but I did notice yesterday, because the yielding normally, if you're coming towards them, these spores, I thought they might do the same when they turn right or left, but I nearly had an accident on yesterday's episode where one of them just literally came straight out on me. So I thought, it's improved, but it's still not real. You've still got to. They don't yield at junctions. It's not like real life where you've got right away. No, they just do their own thing. Right, so let's get this. No, let's not crash through the window. That would be a bad thing to do. Let's open that up. Now I can push that forward a bit more. I thought I was at the. Ooh. I thought I was literally as far forward as I could do. Could be, should I say. Right, now his engines should be still running unless he's switched now. No. Okay, let's try and get this right. The one thing, obviously there's always things that are never quite right, and that's another thing that isn't, and that is, let me just get this right. I think the left ones, if I'm honest, if I can. Ooh, yes, that is definitely an improvement. This is the bit that I'm on about. In real life, if I drop that down and touch now, forks in the way actually on this is where I would have to do something like at an angle. Now that would start to drop off in real life. This is the one thing that I've always hated when people talk about realism. This is the bit that always has got my goat because it's not real. The mechanics aren't right. I can't make this no matter how hard I try. I mean, look at the angle on that. Really? Seriously? That's not going to drop off that fork? I've got to like waggle it around and go almost horizontal before it's going to fall, and then it's going to fall weird and drop off. But look at that! Seriously? Come on, for heaven's sake, drop off. What am I supposed to do? This is... Hello? Oh, it is. See, now you're going to make a right mess of things, and I've got you spot on. Seriously. You're better to push things around because there is no realism when you're using pallet forks. No matter how much you try, you're best to use it as like a spade that pushes things around. In fact, that's not a bad idea. I might start to do that. Let's push that forward. I think that's about as good as it gets. And see, the trouble is now, in real life, I'd stack that on top of that one, but because it's not going to work, I've got to put it inside the truck, and even then I've got to drop it at almost 90-degree angle to make it fall. So please, you realistic people, it's a game. Oh, right, that looks about right. Oh, am I hitting that? Yeah, I am. I'm not actually quite in. It's the right height though, so let's stick with that. Oh, yes, beautiful. Yeah, that's as much realism as I can muster with the game mechanics being what they are. Now we shall see where it falls down into a shambles as I have to force it to drop. Right. Maybe pallet forks might be slightly better, I suppose. It's just, obviously, it's cost. Let's make sure I'm not going to bash through the window. That's better. It's not bad. Are you going to be kind to me, or are you going to demand? Right, sort of. Oh, vehicle is broken. Seriously. Oh my life. Well, I didn't expect that this fine day. Vehicle is broken. Right, well, we shall have to go and examine the broken vehicle. This is... Oh my life. This is not what I expected. Oh my life, you've dropped it in the water. Seriously, I'm going to have to reset my vehicle. I'm going to lose all my fertiliser. Oh my life. Do you know? Should have done it myself. Seriously. Oh my life. I was doing so well. Yeah. Oh, I can see it's going to be one of those days when disaster strikes. Right, okay. Don't you just love it? Oh, I still left my spikes high up in the air. I suppose you'd have to be a 10-foot giant to get spiked by it, but it's still not a good... Screw that in. Got to get better at this. Now we should be able to prod that. Now is that falling out? Oh, I like that. Now that's realistic. I've always thought that about, you know, when you have spillages, when you drop, I mean obviously things would remain strapped, but I do like that. If that's, because I've always, if we box clever, sure, let's go high, think about physics. Drop it a little, carry on. Okay. Crisis averted. Crisis 1 anyway. My poor tractor that the AI worker, who is obviously going to be sacked for such excellent work, has now landed me in lots and lots of... No, that was a new... Oh, the Amazon wasn't. So I'm going to lose about 8 grand's worth of fertiliser resetting that. Smashing. Do you know? Oh, this is just like Lone Oak again. Everything going wrong. Gordon Bennett. But then I've got to think about what it ended up like. To be honest, the Lone Oak series was my favourite of all series that I've ever done. So, God, it's not all. It's how you deal with the crises, I always think, on these type of things. I mean, it's true to life. Let's face it, we don't all live a bedazzled life where everything works spot on. Ooh, it's not quite right. Let's try and do that again. See if it's going to be kinder to me this time and slip off a little easier. Nope. No, seriously, you would not drop off at that angle. You seriously would. Come on. I wouldn't mind if you even waggled it around and it still doesn't do much. You have to go at silly angles. Move. Come on. Seriously. Right, anyway. Spikes down safely. And let's move this out of the way. Let's play as if this isn't a car park especially for us, the player. Let's play as if it was a real. Mind you, if we did, we'd be shifting those things, wouldn't we? Let's move them in a little bit more of an orderly fashion. To take less space up. Okay. Wow, the engine was still running. Right, let's just do the truck. Strap it right. Can't go this time then. So let's be a little bit steadier. That was panic, that was. I know what it was. I thought, oh my life, my tractor's gone. Let's go and zip. And you don't consider the physics and the turns, do you? When you're flapping around because some other disaster's occurred. Right, let's go and examine the damage. And say goodbye to about 7 grand worth of fertiliser, not to mention the repair bill for the Amazon. And mind you, it's a new tractor. I don't know, it still has got damage. I'm noticing it. I think it's got about 2 grand's worth of damage. How much of the field did you do before you lost my tractor in the drink? Gordon Bennett. Even set you going up and down as well. Oh, I can see it. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yeah, my lovely tractor. Seriously. Owned by my farm. Seriously then, it will not let you enter the vehicle. It is literally, you've got to recover it, which I like it. I don't, as As a player right now, I hate the idea, but as a realist, there's only one way that's coming out, and that is that would cost you an absolute fortune. That worker would definitely be fired, which, trust me, they are. And now I've got the huge job of getting that dragged out, the engine all being taken to pieces, and it'd still never be the same again if you did this. It wouldn't, but in Farming Simulator terms, we should get the garage to give it a good going over, and hopefully, I suppose the insurance might cover me for some plonker doing that. I suppose it could be that way if we're thinking realistically. Right, so we need to reset things. Yes, reset. Gordon Bennett. Yes, I'm wanting to reset that as well. Or you not let me in. Can you not see that? No, not click on it. That's as far in as I can get. How on earth do I reset vehicles then? Please don't tell me that's lost forever. Oh my life. Seriously? I can't reset it? Well, the good news is the mechanics were very kind to me and it's not cost me an arm and a leg. Okay. We'll allow mechanics this kindness this once, but now how on earth do we recover? Can we sort of wade backwards into that? I know. Oh no, I'm being silly. I am. I have the perfect tool for recovery. It was me thinking this episode was going to be nice. All I was going to be doing was contracts. Oh no, we're doing vehicle recovery, real life stuff here. We are not going to give up that easy. We have a telescopic boom that can stretch out quite a way, and I can use the thing like that to drag it. Let's see if the game is going to allow me real life physics now to actually achieve a goal, being as it won't let me reset it any other way. Whoa. Oh, I do apologise. That was definitely me. I'm getting all excited now on the possibilities of recovering the vehicle without. Of course, I'd have to dry all the fertiliser. It is. I suppose it would be possible. It'd probably be a bit cloggy, but I suppose if you left out in the sun for a bit, poured it all out, maybe not totally ruined. I don't know. Maybe it would. I'm not an expert on these things. In my the way that I think, I would imagine this would be totally ruined, but let's allow the game mechanics to rule in this world. Right, okay then. Just need to get as close as we can in between those two trees. Looks about right. And you fall in the drink as well. We don't want any more disasters. Okay, let's go in front wheels as much as we can. Fully extend. I'm still not thinking you're quite there. You're not here. How deeply can we go before it does its warning thing? I'm still only not. Yeah, we're not only up to the wheels. This is where we see where the game mechanics are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, if I went much further, I would definitely be. Is that going? Oh, I'm not doing it. Wow, it's water refraction. Real life. I'm trying to think, is there a better way for me to do this? If I stuck the... I might have a solution that's actually even better than this, because I know what's going to happen. If I do this now half-cocked, where you're literally sort of doing it this way, I reckon what's going to happen is I'm going to push it further in. That is life. That is the way it normally happens. But God, Bennett, unravel this lot, aren't I? Oh. Oh, well, it's still far to come. Yeah, what I'm thinking is if I stick the telehandler on the back, so let's first of all unravel that, and you know, after spending all that time putting it all in, now I've got to grab it all off again. Do you know, seriously. Oh well, it's an adventure. It's the one that's costing me contracts. I was here to do contracts. I was here to make the farm better, not to be having disasters. Still, it's different. That's all I'm saying. I might not be earning money, but it is life. Right, boom back in. Okay. Now then. No, this is not. Yes. Oh, okay. Didn't really think I'd grab everything. Right, okay. Can I stick that? No. We're going to have to put this back afterwards, aren't we? I'm going for realism, otherwise I can just shake them off the bad way, but I won't do that. Let's be good. Going to bump into the back of it. Let's just do this as best we can. Okay then, right. What a first adventure with my webcam on, eh? Gordon Bennett. Facial expressions a lot. Yeah, I'm sure. Seemed like a good idea at the time. I've got to get better at engaging with you audience, to be honest. It is something I know is my weakness, so... Not quite right. Let's put it slightly... Oh, I'm on the... Whoa. That's one way to do it. Oh, okay. Oh, let's roll with it. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. Lemons, even. So if we detach that, pull forwards, should be able to knock that with the telehandler. Now I need to carefully think about position for this. Very carefully. Let's knock that off. Quite well. I thought it might actually be kind of enough to me to just let it go, but let's just push it off. Oh, I do like that. That's one time when I thank you very much, Game Mechanics. Right, so we need to get this on first, and we need to be backwards thinking about this. Seriously, I'm not quite sure this is. Sure, can I do it? I know technically it's will it let me do it is the thing. Sort of. Yeah, that'll do. We're not asking for perfection. You could literally do that, straddle it. Let's try and get on a little bit better though, so I'd have a bit of traction. Whoa. As close to the borders of the thing as we can. Right, okay. Spot on. Can that fold still? And we lift the forks. Okey-doke. Yeah, well, we need to strap it in. Anyway, the job is their field. I would pay for any damages, honest. So it would damage a little bit. I do realise that. I wasn't planning on it working out like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right. Let's fold that up. Let's try and Should we strap it down? Whoa. Now then. Oh, we're slightly in the wrong place. It's going to need a tractor, aren't I? Just to top it all, I'm going to need a tractor. I need the telehandler on there to achieve my goal. Yeah, this is not... I've got no movement. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Gordon Bennett. Of course, I've got very little traction. God, I've got 2 wheels. Right, okay, let's be realistic. It's not going to work. We do need the Valtra. This has got the oomph to do that, so let's get this on. Wow, I didn't think we'd be going here this morning, I seriously didn't, but I always say this is... on my low note series, this is, I do not like to give it, I don't like to reset. Obviously I had no option with this, but it's just not the way that I roll. I always like to try to play these type of scenarios as though it's real life within the rules that we've got to work with. So yes, I think I'm doing that. Really, we've got no choice, which I do like. And I do like the fact it didn't cost me an arm and leg. Oh, that's going to cost me thousands to get that little bit of... I only repaired about 2 days ago. Cost thousands. I'm not enjoying that. I'm not used to... I mean, it's not even a 400 grand tractor or something to be getting those high costs. Right, okay. Anyway, let's stop moaning. Let's get on with the job. Let's put the angles right. So... tree. Oh, yeah, indeed. That was a real physics. Proper reverberation to banging into something. Right, okay. That's what I wanted to do. Right. Thinking about it, I probably can get to that just as well between that bigger gap on that tree there. I'm trying to be good with a farmer's field-ish. So get the angles right. And also put the brakes on because it's going downhill and it wants to drag me down. The Valmet should be powerful enough though for that, not like the truck. It's not very... Yeah, it's going to go around it and then need to straighten up and let's go. See, this is why I don't like webcams, you see all the pulling funny faces and stuff when you're doing things like this, which you do, don't you? We all do. I don't want to engage in my audience, but I don't want to be laughed at terribly. Right. Okay. No. I don't think we're far off at that. Whoa. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's go and wade into the water, which we could do. You know, super strength would be really useful about now. Oh, actually, it's above the water as well. We could do that. Not sure whether we're still quite enough, but we're going to have to give it a shot. Still seriously don't think we're far enough. I think we're going to still end up pushing that further down rather than grabbing it. I seriously do. Yeah, let's look at that. Look, you're literally just at it. Can you go further a little bit? Oh, close. Whoa, I know. Oh, my wheels are... You're talking about the telehandler, aren't you? See, this is where game mechanics might defeat us as well. It still might do something naughty. Actually, we are not in the water, just by a half of a wheel. Still, think. Yeah, it's Still not far enough either. I think if I start prodding around with that, it's just going to push it in further and further. Okay. I still think with the tractors... I know, I'm not. I'm coming back. I'm dragging him back. If I can. If you'll let me, of course. Ooh. Come on. You've not got enough traction. You're not letting me pull him out. Oh, come on. Seriously. Oh well, I'm giving everybody a good laugh, I suppose. Do you know, really? Can't reset the telehandler either, because that really, seriously... It's dragging me in. Seriously, you're dragging me further back. She's making forward movement. This is going to be just slow, I think. Yeah. Half an inch at a time, but we are going. Do that, which is true to life. What you do to break a skid, so right, come on. It was worth a shot. I still think the Valmet is probably the best at it, but I still think I'm going to get the do not drive your tractor too deep in the water malarkey. Of course, I would be willing to reset. It's going to be cheaper than me wasting all this time doing this, but wow. Seriously, I'm nearly out of the water. This reminds me of one of the modded tractors with a thing. Used to be one thing. What tractor was it? It was one of the Fiats. It whenever you put it on one of the water trailers, it did this. More like a mod clash than it is it not working. Oh, seriously, you won't try land now. You would not do that. Let's just see if... Mind you, that didn't help with that either. Yeah, look, it's gone wrong. Yeah. So, you know, fun and games. Right, anyway, I think we've gone. We're going to try something. This is probably going to cost me a reset, but I think the bestest way, if it will let me, which I don't think it will, is literally to try and get the 3-point link somewhere close to it, but I still think we're going to get the warning. It's a long... Oh, and the weight, of course. Wouldn't let me reset them though. It's a long way out. Game mechanics, this is where I could do with a bit of help. I know. Whoa, you've dragged me backwards, which I suppose you probably would. Christ, it's got a hell of a... Right, okay. I don't know about the weight. Now, can we do that with the plan that we did have? I'd forgotten about the weight until I was in there and seeing it. It's a long way, isn't it? That's a ton weight, so it's not like I could even grab it even if I wanted to. Okay. Let's drop that off. We've won one prize. I'm not sure about the other. Seriously think it would be best to go in backwards though, so the engine would be facing forwards. Then watch the tree. Okay, yeah, let's get a better position. That was rubbish. It's got a hell of a bank, which most rivers do have. Chance to do this right. Whoops. Yeah, that's not really what I was aiming for. Getting all the directions wrong. To go the wrong way and reversing. Is at the front, but will you? Well, that's certainly yes. That was AI workers doing the job for me. Not so much. First time I use AI in a lot while. I nearly did every single contract last night apart from a couple of ones. I'll be careful when I'm going near the drink now. Oh, you did get that there. Right, okay. Imagine I have taken this home now for realism's sake. Now I need to check how far it did actually go before it doomed my tractor. Let's get the one off the floor first. There's a top up. Wow, that was way too much excitement for this time in the morning. Good teamwork though. Right, let's have a look on the map now. Let's get on with some work that's actually going to make the farm some money. Right, field 32. Ooh, you nearly finished. Ah, I can see exactly how you went in. Oh well, he did nearly finish. Or she. He's still fired there. Now the zoom's not working again. The zoom is really hit and miss. Say here-ish. Yeah, it is. I can see that. Oh, wasn't quite as good as I thought. Should have just, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't update the map, does it? I'll take it. I will this time. The amount of trouble I've had off this. Not that it's the contract's fault. Right, let's collect. There's some spraying ones. What do we have? Can take one. We'll get the other one going now. Which is the closest up there? Oh, they're all down this bottom end. Oh well, let's choose one of the big ones. We'll choose accept contract. Field 48. Now, if I remember rightly, though, this no, it's got quite a bit. Right, we'll fill this up ourselves manually. We'll get that going. We'll send that on a job. We'll use AI worker for that, and yeah, then we'll crack on with doing the next fertiliser contract after that bit of excitement. That's not where I thought we'd know. Actually, thinking about this, I think I'm probably best to sneak this away. Oh wow, I'm actually right close to 40. I didn't realise how close we were to that. Brilliant. Wow, not far at all. I do think that is beautiful. Look at that boulevard of trees. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, I did see this in the videos, not that it showed, you know, obviously it was trying to show teasers, and boy is it beautiful. I mean, look at that across there. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so let's fill this up. Now let's look for the small one first. I want to get rid of one of those, is nearly empty anyway. Let's have a look. Which one are you? Can you see? Ah, it's only full. It's the other one. Let's get rid of that first then. I was carrying that around for ages with just a little tiny bit. Okay, and let's remember that we've already had trouble with AI workers and pathfinding, so let's just, oh that's true, let's get to field 48. I don't trust it with all this water around. I think you'll probably find the straightest path, which is right through the middle of the water. So let's just, we'll aim for this one ourselves. Mind you, I suppose, let's have a look with it. Where's 48? I know we just passed it. It's quite close. 48... 30, 47. Oh, I think here would pathfind. Just try to use the roads. Let's not risk it. Let's get past the water before we start the AI doing the job. We'll send him onto the field work, and we'll literally trust, hopefully, that there's no bodies of water in between here and there. So we'll just get past the edge of this into safety. That disaster's a little bit too close for comfort, so right, let's pass that. Right, let's do AI worker, and you create job and field work. Let's just start you that end, and yeah. That direction. Go. What? Oh, alright, let's try that again. Alright. Great job. Field work. Target position. Has he got a go? It'll be trying to cross the... I know. Let's not do field work then. Let's go to. I'm trying to think now. You have to go here. There's a crossing point, isn't there? I don't know if there is further one down. Oh, do you know this? I reckon we're going to have to do. Let's aim for there, like that, and we will take over once we get there. What? Oh, do you know? Never send a machine to do a man's job. Oh, that's the other one. This still wasn't going though. So right, we're gonna do this ourselves. Seriously though. suppose we could do this the other way around. Could actually send that one on its next job. Okay, let's have a look. Contracts. Fertilising. Field 9 and field 20. Let's send it to 20. Right. Valmet. Create job. Field work. Position. Go. Let's see, can you do it? You... you know. Oh, remember, it's a game. It's relaxing. It's like golf. Wow, that webcam is making me so nervous. God. Right. I've got to get over it. It's nice to see. Yeah, he's finding his way. Smashing. Right, so let's go down to the bottom. Because I'm not sure whether this is one where you've got to go over there. I would say it is. I've done those other fields at the back, and there was a crossing place where you had to go, so I'm wondering if it's that, or if there is a further crossing place down this end. Let's have an investigation, then we'll know for future reference to do these fields where we need to go. There's also a bit of a forest there as well. Ah, yeah, you see, that's whether you could, you shouldn't. You should cross at the official crossing places, and I think that is down here where we already know. Let's have a look. Pathfinding wasn't good enough to go down a little track. Right. Oh, perfect timing, Mr. Smith. C'est la vie. Murphy's Law. Well, we've reached the other side, so here's the next one down. 48. I can see it flashing us through that forest. Seriously, there's got to be another way to get to this, not like this. Surely, they wouldn't expect you to be driving through a forest, and look at it. Whoa, the bumps in that forest. That one would be a bit difficult to turn into a field. Cost you $500,000 in... Let's have a go. This poor little electric tractor. Still not set its electric point. Oh my life. Seriously? How am I supposed to get through? Now I'm stuck. Right, I'm going to have to drop the front thing, I think, and push it a little. Because it's that that's got me, I reckon. Right, let's drop that first. We're going to have to be clever. Okay, I'm going to have to watch the contours of the land, I think, to get this one. Pick your path. No, alright, we're going to have to change view. This is seriously not nice land. Yeah, this is definitely not turn it into a field job, this, is it? Just following the giant's bump of like, yes, you can rip a forest up and you can turn it into a field. I'm not sure that they actually meant this particular forest. I don't think... Oh, I can see the other side. I don't think they were talking about this forest. This seems to be a little bit beyond turning into a field, unless you've got $500,000 to landscape. Oh, that is a serious bad contour. I'm going to get caught unless I'm clever. Wow, this is definitely taking a completely different turn to the way that I... Oh, seriously? Come on, I'm sure I can do that. I need to go left slightly. Oh my life. Yeah, slight problem in your plan. Slight problem. A little bit of an obstacle in your way. So it's on the other side. Oh well, it was an adventure. We now know this. This adventure was worth... Oh. Well done you. We're nearly there though. Let's do what we can. This is a shambles. Absolute shambles. It is 20 again. See, I hate the fact that when you take the jobs the session before, they flash on the session. When you come in the time after, oh, I can see the arrow where I set him. So there's no water around. Let's set this going normal worker. Okay. Right, let's change. I'm going to go up. I'm going to be sneaky a little bit. If it'll let me, just got to make sure there's no train coming as we... Oh, I don't know. We'll look at the contours of the land. Seriously. Oh well, we're certainly getting the most out of this lovely little tractor. Showing off its... Oh, look at that hill. It's never going to do that, surely. Whoa. Well, little tractor, I'm impressed, but I'm going to have to use my brain here and go crossways, or you're never going to quite do that. Okay, right, there's no rail police here, is there? No cameras, hopefully. Let's go. Oh, there is a train coming. Let's wait. I can see. That's just perfect timing, isn't it? Hey, that's just typical when you're going to do something like this. No, I'm not thinking of crossing driver with cameras in the train. I'm not. I'm just sitting up here admiring the view, and I'm going to wait till you're way past so that your cameras couldn't catch me. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Quickly. We know it's only past, so let's go. No, it's electrified trains, and luckily I've got rubber tyres on, so actually we would defeat the zap. As long as no metal was dangling down and touching it, of course, in which case I would be dead. But hey-ho. Right, so where are you supposed to... Ah, so this is actually up the other end. Right, okay, at least I know for future reference that was a silly idea, and now I know that there is a crossing point down here. Still, it was an adventure, and I have taken you on a map tour of sorts that's not the norm. Definitely not the norm. Right, let's stop unpacking. And seriously, I think... Would he go in the drink, though? Down that end. Right, I'm gonna do a single pass down that bottom end, because I'm not having another track to go in the drink, especially an electric one. That seems like a terribly bad idea to me. So let's do a pass this far end, and then we'll set the AI worker going. Oh, this is not very nice to see weeds, is it, this? Really not very nice. Glad the AI worker is doing this, to be honest, because it's killing my eyes. Right, okay, let's set you on the path. Let's get you parallel. Go. Brilliant. Yeah, let's grab this out. Let's take this back to the... I need that for the fertilising job. Oh no, not quite right. Let's go forwards. Let's get my angles right. Whoa, watch his field. Looks like it's the thing itself's like sunk into the ground or something. It wasn't just the valve net, it really is the... Can we get that out? Which one? Just shut the engine off. Let's see if we can sort of... I know it's a bit naughty, but this, obviously we know this is down to some sort of weirdness with the trailer. And it really is, it's got me stuck. Oh, I'm strapped, you plonker. You've been struggling a lot on with that. Let's try that. Oh, actually that seems to have made everything almost normal. It says. Well, I'm getting a bit of traction this time. Okay, let's get that off. I think I'm just about, what is that now? Boom in. Up. And you down. Now then, if we're clever, we should be able to skid around that tree without going too deep in the water. Look, the steering, absolutely amazing. Right. That's that excitement gone. Now, do we... No, we did it all, didn't we? Thank goodness for that. We could do some more fertiliser, though. So, we've not got that many jobs here, though, have we? Got a spraying job, and got that one completed. Let's collect that one. 44 and 38. Let's collect that one as well. So we are actually going to need another field 17, isn't that up the top near field 20? Yeah, it is. Let's take 17 as well. Oh no, not yet, we can't. Right, we need to take field 9 now, that's the big one, isn't it? So we need to be going up to the Valmet. And field 9 is that sets over there. If I've not been got turned around and my sense of direction is totally lost. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to got to turn around, so I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. Okay. Where's the... Oh, it's further up, then take the way up. Do you know, this is a tractor. This is a tractor. Oh, no, that is a bit severe. Let's see, is there a better way? That's not too severe. The tractor could do that. So, where's the spraying jobs? Let's set this going. I'm going to use the AI worker. I am. No, I'm not. I'm going to have a bit of fun. Let's do it myself. Field 9. Where's the path? Ooh, it's closer to the right, I think. Twelve, 11. Where are you? 9. Oh, it's that big one straight ahead. You don't get much closer than that. Yeah, this is a little bit rough terrain. Definitely got some bumps and curves. Very pretty, but not when you're travelling over them at 20 miles an hour. Not so pretty then. Right, let's get this done as a manually do that. Oh, it's alright saying that. Look how horrible it's going to be to see. No, seriously. Oh well. For a penny and for a pound. Oh yeah, that's nearly there. Let's see that. See now, it's not letting me zoom out. It's a wide gamepad, isn't it? There is a way to zoom with my... think it is it's not. Oh, no, it is working now. Very hit and miss. I think it is my gamepad, truthfully. I think it's got to be the game mechanics presently. Right. Let's just cruise control on. Okay. Let's just pause for 1 second. Let's have a look at that AI worker. We should be... You have not finished. How close are you to finishing your contract? Spraying 81%. Let's have a quick look. Do I need to... Yeah, go slightly to the left and you've missed a patch behind. Let's have a look. Yeah, perfect. Wow. Some damage. For saying this is on slow, the dirt, I've certainly not noticed any slowness of the damage appearing on the tractors and the equipment. It's nearly every single day of work. Now you're not telling me you need to send your tractor in as a farmer every single day, because I just don't believe it. Right, let's get this little patch done. There's a bit of a patch just down the other side. Oh, still quite a bit actually. There's a patch that I've missed. Let's do that. Can we see it? Not particularly. I'm about on it. Let's just go up the field on this particular tangent. Train's coming just past us. Honest, I went the long way around Mr. Train. Mind it's a different train round, so he doesn't know. That's alright. Wow. Well, I did manage that, so it's that strip down there that's just too much. Looks like it hauls the right hand side of the... And it's not straight away, it's about... Oh yeah, it would help though. We'll do it from now, because there is a patch. Actually, let's do it the clever way. Let's not waste all that. Another one of those. And then, I think we're not far off all the way down the field. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. For once, you were actually right. It does make a nice change. Okay. I should get a contract completed almost right. We'll go right to the end there because I know it was. In fact, let's set cruise control. Look at the map. Yeah. Well, it says actually, yeah, we're not far off. About there. Brilliant. Excellent. Now then, we have got, yeah, I think we could do with a bit of a top-up actually. Where is the next job for the spraying? Let's have a look. Let's have a take. Field 48, correct. Field 44 is close actually. Will we have enough? But we are a stone's throw away from the store anyway. Right, okay. Let's do the AI worker. Let's get out of the tractor. So it's only a vehicle. And we'll go AI worker. We might need to top this up. But we could actually create job. Will he be clever enough? Oh, you can't. You're in my way, Mr. Skade. Okay, well, let's start with the top of the field then. And coming down. No, I'm not sure you're going to be clever enough to work this out. Let's have a look. Let's move out of your way though, otherwise you'll get blocked. I'm gone. You can go now. Come on, let's see how good your pathfinding is. You're seriously not blocked by any object now. There's a path with absolutely no objects in front of you. Seriously, I thought that might be the case. He even stopped my engine as well. Look, it was there in front of you. Seriously. Well, no one said it was perfect. I wonder if it can find it on the normal road. If we set it now. Oh, we're only a stone throw away. Let's just manually get there. We'll set the standard worker going. We'll get these jobs mocked up, and then literally that's the end of my recording session. It's been a bit of an exciting session. Right, are they going to get snarled up on the tree? I think I'm going to start on this left-hand side, get the worker going. We'll go and get another herbicide from the shop. Let's try and get my angle right. Last time I did a set of worker going like this, I did the angle totally wrong. About there, I should say. What? Oh wow, you actually sort of correct. I never set you at that angle. Let's actually watch and see what this actually does, because that was actually not a bad angle. I don't have a good feeling about this. I think he's going to do something stupid like say, whoa, I'm done. Yeah. I had a feeling you were going to do something stupid like that. Seriously. I do have access to this land. Honest. Okay then, let's try another approach. Let's go. Let's see if you are. I do like the way it's correcting. It sort of did, because my angle was going to go across the field. It's pulling the boom in a little bit, so that's not bad. Right, anyway. We need to get this off to the store to pack the herbicide onto the... Oh, we shouldn't. I am being silly, aren't I? Mind you, he doesn't like towing it, does it? Let's just, it's not far away. Let's just walk out. In fact, yeah. That's just another good use of AI. If we go for the pickle, create a job, go to the store, and we'll go there, but we want it facing towards the store. Go. Okay, let me move out your way, or you'll be saying there's an object blocking you, and there will be. Okay. I suppose it is, in a way, follow me. Base game, follow me. It is quite good to do like that, to be honest. There's not such a need for follow me with this type of thing, because you can just set everything going itself. As I know myself, I'm a massive user. Follow me is probably one of my most used mods. But truthfully, you could quite quickly, and it's very intuitive, the way that you do it. I know it's not perfect, but then neither was follow me. On my low note series, the amount of times that this stopped because there was a tree to the left, or there was a... In fact, sometimes it went the totally wrong way that you had not gone. Is that still coming, or is he... Yes, he is. I can see the AI symbol. I do like that as well, the steering wheel thing. Let's do a bit of filling. That's a top up. It's not going to cost much, is it? £7, €7 even. Right. Overside, one more by, yes. Let's get that ready and tight. Ooh, perfect. You have completed your task with very excellent results. I'm very pleased. Ooh, practice does make perfect. Right, now I don't need to really take that down, do I? I can just drop that onto the... Lift my forks up at an angle. I don't lose it. Drop that straight on. And I think I need to go a little bit higher. And I'm going to have to use the unrealistic drop-off method at weird angles. Okay, well, that'll do. It could have been worse. Now remember, spikes down. Seriously, you look like you're about to pierce the engine. Right, let's be really professional and let's put this in the parking space so that we're not just... There you go. Engine off as well. Not leaving it running. Right, so 44 is just down here, literally. Straps. Oh, yeah. That always helps starting the engine first, or the vehicle will not go. We can. Oh, no, it is actually. Yeah, it's further down. I thought it was literally the one to the left. That's 43. It's this one here. Oh, we're very close to them as well. Excellent. Alright, we've still got the engine running now, we haven't. Let's finish this off. Bit of a call on this there, but there we go. Do love the spread on this. This is a big field. Wow. Let's put cruise control on rather than keep holding the trigger all the time. Oh. Right. See, this is a pointing question. You see, precision farming, a lot of people don't like it. It's fantastic. I will be seeing where I've done and where I can turn using precision farming. Now I've got to guess, or use weird angles to try to see the edge, which I've not done this, so I'm all right. But it would be. It's so. I seriously miss precision farming. Like most people, I was very resistive to begin with of it, but it didn't take long. A bit of I left it for about 3 months when precision farming first came out, and then I thought, oh yeah, but it has got some good points. I love the fact you can do a single pass of fertilizer. Absolutely amazing with the solid. It just made everything so much easier. It took an awful lot of hard work out of things, like the double fertilising states. 688 wages, not bad. Right, now have you finished your job there? Yeah, that is a point. Let's go have a quick look. Let's see. Did you finish or have you missed something? Yeah, of course you did. Right, let's have a look. What have you missed? Seriously? Oh my life, 2 whacking great things. We're not far off though. I can see them. That is one good thing about this. It just did start the engine. Okay, it should be down here somewhere. Wasn't far off. Why did it... Oh, trees. Of course. The nemesis of the worker. The trees. Of course. Yes, now it makes sense. So that hasn't improved with this particular game. They are still the nemesis of the workers. That is one thing that would have been nice to sort out. Obviously, it must be something very tricky programmatically for them to fix, because it seems to have been an issue forever. See, I suppose that's one thing, and it's not just me that has said this. You know, pretty graphics. If I look back, FS17 was very pretty, it was. Why the need to overhaul some things, elements of the game that are everybody... Oh, wow, that's a hell of a edge to the field. Oh, great, I'm going to have to fold that back. That's still going to do weird things, because that bank is massive. Yeah, there's certain elements of the game that work perfectly well, the graphics being one of them, and yet obviously always the graphics are tweaked, and you think, it was pretty already. No, FS19 was pretty. FS17 was pretty. So, but why not fix some of the fundamental errors with the game, like the fact that trees are seen as enemies by AI workers? Now that would be useful. I mean, don't get me wrong, the strapping, that is one thing that I do think they've definitely done right. And again, I've always said this earlier in the Let's Play itself, it is very easy to be critical, it is. There have been improvements, but why overhaul the elements of the game which everyone's already happy with anyway? And yeah, I know we all do like to see new pretty graphics, add a new couple of trees, but fix the issues out with trees, fix the few issues that have gone from game to game, rather than fixing issues that aren't issues. You know, prettiness and stuff like that. And the graphics were already good. You make the graphics too wonderful, and all of a sudden there's an awful lot of people who can't afford your game because they need a £1,000 graphics card because they're in the middle of a lockdown. To me, it's like, it was good enough as it was. Why not use the same engine? Improve some of the things. And yes, I do know what I'm talking about. I actually work with computers, and I'm not a programmer, but I can dabble. I certainly am a scripter. So I definitely know what I'm talking about where computers are concerned. This is my area of expertise. So yeah, I'm not talking about an area of things that I don't understand for once. Not like farming. The two things I would say that this is what I'm not an expert of, and that I am. So it's definitely an area of expertise of mine. Right, it's just... Anyway, enough of that. Surely I've finished that contract now. Yeah, I have. Okay, so just the fertilising. Oh, I'm travelling. It has a nasty habit of wandering on this. Right, 38's right close to us, isn't it? It is. Let's accept. We will. Definitely accept that. Okay, we're literally a stone throw away, so we will AI worker this. We'll go and see. We'll go and take over our contract that we are. That is the proper one of the fields as well. Now then, I'm going to have to be careful because my implement's probably in the way, so I'll do a headland pass at the top end, and then I'll set the AI worker going. Yeah, let's do one on this end because I know those implements there are going to definitely cause it an issue. Right. I still haven't checked the narrows out on this, have I? I'm going to have to do that because I don't mean it funny, but I know it's, again, that touch of realism of like, I cannot damage this person's crop, so therefore it doesn't matter, but it does really, doesn't it? Let's be honest. It's something, if we're aiming for realism, I want narrows on this if I can. That's something I might check out in a minute actually. Oh yeah, it does correct. That's fantastic. Right. In fact, yeah. Right, let's set the worker going. I have got stuff to do. Let's have a look at the tractors and see if we were right about small tractors, the electric one. Could you put narrows on? Oh no. Honestly. No narrows. No, it's greyed out, isn't it? Oh, I haven't got an ass. Yeah, that's Midas. Ooh. I don't want twins. I want narrows. All these different wheel manufacturers, and none of them will do. Right, okay. We know the answer to that question then. Seriously? Why did you not? Oh well, I'm saving wages. I'm not going to complain. I don't think I've got that much more of this to do, to be honest. Let's try and get that little patch there in the middle. It shouldn't be that much more, to be honest. Right, this is where we're going to leave it as well. Definitely brilliant. I'm going to finish it. That may be good. I don't need to, but I will. I know it's costing me money, but hey ho. Can't just focus on that. You've got to do what's right. What you feel is right is what I think it is, after all said and done, a farming simulator, and based upon the character of the individual that is playing the game. Right, so that is where we're going to leave it. I am going to say, let's collect. Oh yeah, actually, let's finish that contract first with the AI worker. Let's go and have a look at what he's doing. Oh, perfect timing. Excellent. Brilliant. Right, we should stop you there. Fantastic. Right, we'll collect that last bit, and we definitely need to top up. Wow. Yeah, we were certainly cutting that a little bit close. Definitely. Excellent. I call that, after a very abortive start, we didn't actually do too bad. Apart from, oh yeah, field 17 is right close. Let's do it. It is really a stone throw away if it doesn't disappear. Okay, let's grab the Valmet. It is literally... Let's have a look. I know it's not far. It's near 20, isn't it? Ooh, actually, yeah. Okay. Let's go the track way, I think. Actually, that's the thing up there, isn't it? We need to go down the track. Let's go zoom in a little. See, zoom's not working again now. Very hit and miss. Oh well. No, it's not zooming. It is not refusing to zoom. Very strange. Very hit and miss. I don't know what it is. I'm going to check that it's not my gamepad. I don't think it is, to be honest, but it's quite a newish one, but you never know. I might be blaming game mechanics, and it's actually my mechanics. Alright, so that little one straight ahead? It is. So we can go straight across. I thought that was... Okay. Oh, field 20 is the one next to it, isn't it? No, that's 18. Oh no, I'm looking at field 20. Field 17 is a real little tiddly one. Literally just that one there. Let's put cruise control on. Something I'm getting into a better habit with. I was terrible on cruise control. Always finger on the trigger. That was me. Always. But I have I suppose you just start to. Well, I don't suppose you do unless you. I like to play to the best of what you can do. You know, like, and to improve all the time. It's one of those inner things that makes me me, is the fact that I like to always learn and improve, and that's the way that I'm built. So yeah, I don't ever like think, yeah, I'm there, I'm an advanced user of this game, or I don't ever think like that. Right, that is definitely us done, and that is definitely this time where we're going to leave it. Yeah, anyway, we'll finish the conversation because that's not nice. Yeah, I do, that is just the way that I am. I like to do that. So I have actually still carried on recently on doing a few advanced things, and that is one that I'm working on, which is literally that more realism, more immersion, as Mr. CDP would say, definitely, and trying not to plough around corners like things that I used to just do. The AI did it, so I did it, and just without. Oh, I haven't bought a. Oh, that's the point. Thinking Lone Oak, I used to have the washer that you pulled out of your pocket like your chainsaw. And just went to pull it out as you used to, and I can't do that. I've got the that's true. How much is that? Let's have a quick look at it. Is it 4,500? It will be in miscellaneous tools, I believe, unless the world has ended. Oh no, is it? No, it's not actually, is it? It's in construction now. It will be in here, won't it? It will be in tools. Car share, 4,500. Before we do that, though, I definitely want the electric station. In fact, you know, oh no, trouble is I'm right up there, aren't I? I suppose it's not that difficult to change to down here, though. Trouble is, I was trying to be careful because I'm not really sure of where to put the electric. I don't want to put it on this end because it's seriously, there's not much, we've really got not much to play with. And that you turn around and you go down there with vehicles, and I'm going to cut that out. My place, I'm thinking, is here, this corner here, where there's a tree already, just near the tree, because vehicles and that are going to be careful of that anyway. So I'm just thinking literally as close to this tree as possible, because it's not going to affect anything. But if I'd bought this land, of course, then that would really make this no longer an issue. But it's just seriously, I'm not sure. We've got too many options. I'm trying to stick to the plan. Like I said in the last session, my last brainstorming session, I want to stick to the plan that we've got. Let's have a look. Did I? Yes, I did. Oh, we will accept that contract. And we will accept that contract. So it looks like I know what I'm doing next time. And fertiliser in field 11. Ooh, brilliant. Now that is, next play session, that is going to be quite a good little learn. It's going to take a long time on field 26. Go on, what have I signed up for? Field 26, I don't think I've ever done that one. That's, oh, it's the biggest field on the map. Oh, excellent. I mind you, I've done 30 and it's only 1.5 times the size of that. So that did take an age though, but hey ho. That's what we've done. So it's field 26 and field 11. And we took a fertiliser one somewhere. Which is that flashing? I can't see. Can't see for looking. Fertiliser one not flashing. 11. Field 11. That's at the top. Oh, it is flashing. I couldn't see. Yeah. Spot on. It is flashing. Right, so that's what we're going to do. We've got two of those quite close to each other then. Or am I talking rubbish? I thought we'd got one up there. 26. 11 and 22, so that's got to be down the bottom as well. 22. Oh no, it's not, it's up there. Ah, it was out of my field of vision, it was on the far right. So okay, so that's a fairly big field as well. So we're definitely going to need to fill the trailer up next time to get that done. I think we will Actually, looking at it, I'll grab the tractor, the sprayer, because it's at the farm. We should go to the thing, fill it up. I think we've got the car, the truck there, haven't we, already? So we'll literally take that, because 26 is going to be the worst problem. We'll use the Valmet because it's at field 17. It's not far for it to come to the store. How much has he got in there? No, I don't think so. I don't reckon that's going to do. It's really weird having tabbing enabled. I always have tabbing disabled. I usually have the mod that does that, so it's weird. I'm getting a bit too used to tabbing again, so I think I'm going to have to start to use the teleport function again. That's the only thing I will usually allow. I don't suppose it's that different to tabbing, if I'm honest. But yeah, I'm going to have to get used to doing that. It's a little bit more, because you're already on the map anyway, so I think so. But tabbing, hey, I'm getting too used to tabbing. I've got to stop it. Right, anyway, with no further ado, that is the plans. We've got our work schedule set out for next time. We're in the month of May. We're still quite a few months away. We've got plenty of time to actually be working on contracts. Or, if push comes to shove, you never know. No, the plan that we've got, it's literally 80 grand for the sugar factory. So, and then we've got harvesters that if we start to make money, we could buy those. So that's literally 125, 104, yeah, 145. And then of course there's the loan that we could get short of as well. They're all practical things. The trouble is sometimes it's a bit like that old saying where they say you've got to speculate to accumulate. Sometimes it's a matter of, oh, there's a stretcher. Oh, that's right, I did say that. There was one patch of weeds that I said that if that strip, it's just tough. So it is. I'm going to lose a tiny bit for that, but hey ho. Yeah, it's sometimes buying an extra field and doing an extra bit of work is necessary. So it's one of those things. Sometimes it's, do you stick to the plan, or do you? The trouble is there any other? I'd have to stick to, because I don't want to go out the sugar cane. I think I'm the only field in the entire map that has planted sugar cane. No one else has. So there's not even like I could buy another field of sugar cane. And if I did, it would be just my luck that it would be field 26. So yeah. Oh, actually, what is field 41? Is that sugar beet? It is. If I was going to buy something, because we're going into sugar beet would be the one, and it would have to be a field that was near me. So let's just have a look. I know it's going to be, I'm going to guess now, 170. Oh, it's doable, but again, we then need 80 grand for the sugar factory. It's no good having lots of sugar beet and lots of sugar cane without the means of turning it into a viable product, because it's the sugar that is worth something. The sugar cane and the sugar beet in themselves are not worth that much. It's not a product that actually sells for a lot. It's just capacity, so mass, the sheer amount of harvest that you do. I mean, this is a nightmare to harvest. I literally get the workers to do this always because it's a nightmare. I have tried manually doing it with a little tiny hard, and it is a nightmare. It's a bit like potatoes. The tiny headers on those are the same. I find I leave the workers to their job because I find it a nightmare to actually get those right. So yeah, there are some things that definitely AI workers do better than I do that will drive me crazy, and that is one of them. Sugar cane and sugar beets, not so much. Not with the big harvesters. I can easily cope with that. I like that. But yeah, the sugar cane is a nightmare. So yeah, anyway, I'm waffling. So with no further ado, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me on Haut Beyleron. It's, yeah, a beautiful map, and we are showing it to its full potential. I'm taking you to places that you never should go, over railway bridges and such things like that. So yeah, we are definitely having an adventure on this map. And I definitely need a washer. Just look at that. Yeah, these definitely look like workhorses, which of course they are. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.